So this is how you find the equation for a tangent line for a parabola that has y equals x squared at point 3-9. The first thing I do, I'm a visual person, so I would draw I would graph this equation. So it would be something like this. Where the parabola comes down to 0 and it goes back up. And then I would find the point 1 or P equals 3-9 and Q equals x dash x2. This is my x1, this is my y1, this is my x2, and this is my y2. That will be important later on in the video. So my P will be somewhere around here. Let's say P equals 3-9 and my Q equals x1 x2. So I'm trying to find the slope of this line right here. So what is slope? The slope is the change in y and x. And what are my y's and x? So the slope, like I said, is m delta y delta x, which equals to y2 minus y1, which is also x2 minus x1, which comes out to being m, which is x2, right, minus 9, and x minus 3, which if we simplify, it will be x minus 3 times x plus 3, divided by x minus 3. So if we do a little bit of cancellation here, cancel this with this, it equals, sorry about that, it shows us that m equals x plus 3. So how do we find what the slope is? So the change in this case is m. What's our x? Our x is 3 plus 3 equals 6. So we have found what our slope is so far. And what is the next step that we have to do? The next step, right, we need to continue here because this is not the end of the equation. So the next portion is that we have to plug in our m to this equation here, which is y1 plus m times x minus x1. Now, if we plug in all our numbers, right, what is y1? Y1, like I showed you here, is 9. Because So that's our first y. So it's 9 plus our m is 6 times x minus x1. After that, we just do some simple simplification here. Y equals 9 plus 6x, right? And I forgot to add this here. This is 3. So we multiply here 6x minus 18. And we continue with the surfaces. So in order to get x on its own side, we have to make sure that we add and subtract and do everything that we can. So then this comes out to being 6x minus 9. And here we have our equation for y equals x squared at point 3-9.